You mentioned something about barriers of play. Among many, I'm assuming, children's voices. Quite often, children's perspective is heard and then misinterpreted. Here we know one barrier, which is the allowance of time. Other than this barrier, what is some of the barriers that you've identified? We would love to know so that people listening to this can say, "Oh, you know what, I do that," and or I can do that to promote play. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the other barriers we did identify is in regards to parents' perceptions of what play is. Everyone says play is important, but many people think that they have to actually intervene in children's play, that they have to set up children's play, and that they have to sort of moderate what happens in play. And I think in many ways that's where we actually interfere in children's play by not actually allowing them the time and that scope to be able to develop their own play, to often have disagreements in play or not get along and be able to help resolve that themselves. This constant interruption of adults into the play space and the play frame that children create for themselves is not actually helping or benefiting children's development, but actually detracting from their ability to actually problem solve and plan and develop that capacity to have and manage complex social relationships. So that's a really important part of as adults, what we can do.
I had a team member come back from some training she actually did with You Play Australia. We did a debrief on her training, and even someone who works with children every day. One thing she said to me is, I've really been thinking over the last 2 days of training that I actually do interrupt the children's play. And so even I think it's important for anyone who's listening to this right now who does work with children on the daily to realise that sometimes we can also change our practice to support play. We are supporting play, but we can support it more.